sharp by 9:45. Even one day, there is no day. That has inspired me. I start interpreting such a great habit. Not many things. Because Toastmasters community, we can learn from one person, right? Each and every person has got some best practices they do. Let us inculcate that habit. Yeah. So, any guest? Yes, please, ma'am. Our regular guest.
Hello, I'm Varshini. I think many of you know me. I got in touch of Toastmasters by my aunt.
Yes. Good. Yes. Yes, guest, any chance? Could you please come and introduce yourself?
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Yogajit. I am standing in this stage because of my aunt Suhasini. Thank you.
Yes. Come. Yes, both of you, please come. Yes, introduce yourself.
I am Vikram from Muncie.
Yeah, good.
I am Sananda and I am a Cavalier.
Wow. They are all the future Toastmasters. I strongly believe that. Okay. So today is a milestone meeting. Today the master of the ceremony, right, is the encyclopedia for management. Whenever I see open the Facebook or the LinkedIn, the guy shares lot of insight. Because of that, I learned lot many things. What is efficient? What is effectiveness? Lot why. The start with why. That is a message has triggered me a lot to read the Simon Singh's start with why. Do you know who is that person? Very famous, eminent, one of the founder in this Madras Toastmasters Club. So let us put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Arun.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I love that energy. Hope you all good. And happy morning to all Toastmasters and our distinguished guests. So it was the year 2015. I stepped into a room where full of energetic people who comes to the stage and deliver impactful speeches, creating an inspiration for many. And I was just observing, listening, got some inspiration. And at the end of the event, they have delivered some good food as well as dinner. And after attending that, since I have joined as a guest, I asked them how much I need to pay for this. They said, no, you don't need to pay anything, sir. No, we consume 3 meals along with our family. How much I need to pay? Nothing you need to pay, sir. ரொம்ப பாசக்கார பயலா இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு. The event I'm talking about is nothing but 300 milestone meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club, which was happened. On the day, I have enrolled myself as a member of Toastmaster, and I have continued my journey till today. And I am so happy that to play as a Toastmaster in the 700th milestone meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. After I enrolled my membership with Toastmasters, it helped me to achieve many things in my profession. So that's the reason I came up with the theme of achieve your aspirations. How Toastmasters helps us to achieve our aspirations. When guests came here, they spoke about a lot of things. What is their expectation, what they want to become, everything. So those kind of aspirations, each and every guest are stepping into the club, how we are getting transform them and what kind of impact that they are able to make in their professional or in personal life. That is the main thing that we are looking for. For that, it is very grateful that the club is operating for 700 meeting, close to how many years? 14 years. Let us take this moment to thank the people who initiated the club. There are almost 20 chartered members of the club who took this initiative and chartered the club. And also, there can be some other district officers at that point of time. Let us thank everybody. And also, there are some seasoned Toastmasters like Distinguished Chestnut Pat and many past presidents traveled along with the club for so many years and inspired and motivated several. Few may be there, few may come and go, but there are some impact made by all these people. Let us take this moment and give some appreciation to all those people. So any Toastmasters meeting, for the benefit of guests, we will have three segments. One is called prepared speech, and the next is table topics, and then followed by general evaluation or feedback. These are the three different stages. But today is a milestone meeting, so you will be witnessing a different structure for today's meeting alone, which I'll be explaining and getting you through one by one. But before we go into the regular thing, everything, we have a special event. I think dance program.
Yes, sir.
So we have our own Toastmaster Madhupriya Shanmugam along with us, who is going to deliver her dance performance. After that, we will get into the regular agenda of the Toastmasters meeting.
Let me check that some. ತತ್ತಣ್ಣ ತಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತತ್ತಿಮ್ಮಿ ತೆಮ್ಮಿ ತತ್ತೆ ತಗದಿನದು ತತ್ತಣ್ಣ ತಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತತ್ತಿಮ್ಮಿ ತೆಮ್ಮಿ ತಗದಿನದು ತತ್ತಣ್ಣ ತಣ್ಣ ತತ್ತೆ ತಗದಿನದು ತಜ್ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತಗದಿನದು 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 ತತ್ತೆ ತಗದಿನದು 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 ತದಿಂಗಿನದು ತಗದಿಂಗಿನದು ತಗದಿನದು ತದಿಂಗಿನದು ತತ್ತೆ ತಗದಿನದು 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 ತದಿಂಗಿನದು ತಗದಿಂಗಿನದು ತಗದಿನದು ತತ್ತೆ ತಗದಿನದು 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 ತದಿಂಗಿನದು ತಗದಿಂಗಿನದು
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Madhusya. Isn't it a good way of starting a milestone meeting? That kind of vibration and energy among all the members. Let us give a big round of applause to one person. Now we move into the actual scenario of the Toastmasters meeting. So before we move into the prepared segment, I would like to introduce a role called general evaluator. So in Toastmasters, the key benefit is all about how you are delivering you will be getting a feedback. Based on that, how we are going to empower ourselves for further improvisation. That role is being played by a role called general evaluator. Today, Toastmaster Gayatri is with us. She is our club VPPR also. And by profession, she worked in IT for the past 15 years and then transitioned into a Python and data science trainer. For her aspirations to be a trainer, Toastmasters help her to improve her skills, and I hope that she will achieve her aspirations. Let us welcome Toastmaster Gayatri into the stage. Whenever any role player or any speaker enter the stage, what you need to do?
We have the applause.
A loud applause. Okay.
Good morning, dear Toastmasters and guests. So today it is an energetic, fun-filled milestone meeting, and though it is the last day of this particular year, like I could see a lot of happy faces here to come and attend this meeting, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful meeting. So yeah, it started very well with that dance, and I'm here to achieve my aspiration, and my aspiration is to become a public speaker. So today I'll be playing the role of general evaluator, and Toastmasters has given me this wonderful opportunity to play this role, and that too on a milestone meeting. So as a general evaluator, my purpose, my responsibility to would be to to evaluate whatever happens during this meeting, the various sections, the speakers, the evaluators, and what went right, what went wrong, everything would be covered under this general evaluator. And to assist me in this evaluation, I have a tag team which is timer, accounter, and grammarian, who's going to give wonderful reports that is going to motivate us and make us move to the next level. So for today, the timer role will be played by Toastmaster Divya. So Toastmaster Divya is currently pursuing her third year in biotechnology honors at Bale Tech Engineering College, and her hobbies are reading science fiction novels and listening to podcasts and music. Over to you, Toastmaster Divya, to explain your roles.
Good morning all. Today I'll be playing the role of timer. So the role of timer is to take down the timing of each and every person who speaks during the meeting. So for the prepared speech, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll be showing red card when it is 5 minutes, and I'll be showing green card when it is 5 minutes, and I'll be showing amber when it is 6 minutes, and I'll be showing red when it is 7 minutes. So we'll be having a grace period of 30 seconds. And for table topics, I'll be showing red card when it is 1 minute, and I'll be showing green card when it is 1 minute, and I'll be showing amber when it is 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I'll be showing red when it is 2 minutes with a grace period of 30 seconds. And for evaluation session, it is the time slot is 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll be showing green when it is 2 minutes. I'll be showing hammer when it is 2 minutes 30 seconds, and I'll be showing red when it is 3 minutes, and with a grace time of 30 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Divya, for explaining your roles and responsibilities as a timer. So next we have the accounter role, which will be played by Toastmaster Sriram. Yeah. Toastmaster Sriram is currently pursuing his bachelor's degree on computer science and engineering, and his hobbies are listening to music and exercising. Wonderful. Yes.
I am playing all-counter role for today's meeting. The role of all-counter is used to note down the overused word or a filler sound, and the sounds may be appropriate interjection and well, but, so, and you know, and the sounds are and er. At the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to the general level. Thank you.
Thank you. So next comes our grammarian rule, which will be played by Toastmaster Gopalnath. So Toastmaster Gopalnath has 2 years of experience in IT field, and he's currently working as a system engineer at Infosys. And his hobbies are listening to podcasts and reading books. Yes, over to you, Toastmaster Gopalnath.
Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I am playing a role of grammarian and CEO. The purpose of this role is to help the club members to improve grammar and vocabulary. From this meeting, the grammarian will introduce the word of the day. Word of the day is envision. Meaning of this envision is to imagine or expect something to happen or appear. Synonyms are predict, visualize, contemplate, and picture. Example, we envision a range of natural extension of this technology to encompass more human functional abilities. Speakers, please try to incorporate the word of the day as much possible when you are speaking in the stage. And my job is to note down the incorrect grammar usage such as incomplete sentence, grammatical mistake, and mispronunciation, as well as I record some outstanding and unique quotes, words, and phrases, and the word of the day and theme of the day used by the speaker. At the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to the general evaluator. Good luck for all the speakers. Thank you.
Yes. So I've got the tag team roles and responsibilities known to all of you, though many of you are familiar. This is for the new Toastmasters and the guests. And I envision this meeting to be a wonderful, fun meeting. And all the very best to all the speakers, evaluators, role players, and the people who are going to do the talent show today. And thank you. Over to you, team.
Thank you, General Evaluator. And kudos to all the tag team players for beautifully explaining your roles and responsibilities. So with that grammarian, I have already explained about the word of the day. So I encourage all the speakers to use more on the theme of the day. That is, what is the theme of the day? Achieve your aspirations. And word of the day? Use it as much as possible in your speeches. So in terms of we talk about achieve your aspirations, the first stage is all about reflections. See, we can take this. See, at this point of time, I just acknowledge the presence of our district director, distinguished Toastmaster Gayatri. Please join. So reflections is the key area to achieve your aspirations. For that, we have two prepared speeches today to talk about the reflections. So today we have two beautiful speakers who is going to talk about what are the things that they have learned in their pathways. That is level 5. The first speaker is Toastmaster Madhupriya Shanmugam. Toastmaster Madhupriya Shanmugam is a senior manager and legal wing at Red Poor Bank. She is also a past president of Madras Toastmaster Club, and she is past area director of H1. And also her hobbies are painting and writing. You have witnessed her skills just now on the dance program. She also multi-talented in terms of writing. She have already authored a book and also several other skills where you can follow in her social media handles. Before I invite her to the stage, I request her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Anand, to read the project and speech objectives.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. So my target speaker, she is the first speaker, Toastmaster Madhupriya. She is doing the pathway on motivational strategies, level 5. Title is Reflections. So the purpose of the project is for the member to reflect on her growth during the completion of the entire path. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of her growth during the completion of the path. A timer, kindly note that the time limit is 10 to 12 minutes. All the best, my target speaker, Toastmaster Madhupriya. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Let us welcome Toastmaster Madhupriya Shanmugam. Our speech title is Reflections. Reflections, Toastmaster Madhupriya Shanmugam.
Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, my dear friend, and my special wishes to our District Director, DTM Gayatri. I think we all deserve a big round of applause today. Yes, it's a very special day. Madras Toastmasters Club is celebrating its 700 milestone meeting. This is not an easy task. 700 meetings, successful meetings. Wow, what a great feat. I think we all should be proud of ourselves to be in Madras Toastmasters Club, right? And today, it's a special day for me too, because I'm going to look back, travel on my journey, completion of my pathway, motivational strategies. Why I chose motivational strategies? Raise your hand if you want to become a great motivational speaker. Yes, I see so many hands here. And one of the purpose of coming into Madras Toastmasters Club or for any Toastmasters Club, it's we have that longing ambition to become a great motivational speaker, stand on the stage, speak to the audience, look at their eyes, share our experiences. I really admire some motivational speakers like Les Brown. In India, I admire Priya Kumar. I don't know how many of you follow Priya Kumar, a great motivational speaker, very young, great motivational speaker. Guy Gopal Das, who was once called as the chief guest to our annual conference. Then Sadhguru. I follow some of these speakers, and I really dreamt of becoming a great motivational speaker, and that's the reason I chose the path motivational strategies. I think it's not. Can someone help me with this? Yes. My 2-year-old, every day, from the time I wake him up till I drop him in the school, I give so many pep talks to him. I will take you to shopping, I'll buy you Superman, I'll buy you Batman. Only then he will get the energy to brush his teeth, take a bath, get ready, and go to school. And myself, when I step into my office, my boss calls me. Today, if you complete the target, I will refer you an info incentive. That gives me so much of energy. And my father, who has recently started cooking, every day he prepares lunch for me, and sharp 1:30 he calls me to get a feedback of how the lunch was. So I say, Dad, you are little Venkatesh, but it was awesome. He says this gives them so much energy. That is why we need motivation. See, starting from a 2-year-old to a 64-year-old man, everyone needs some external push to take them to next level. I, on September 2019, chose the pathway motivational strategies. It was a long time, I do agree, because 2019 to 2023, nearly 4 years, I was VP when I chose this path. I became president, my pregnancy, my delivery, and now my son is nearly 2 years old. It's a long time. I don't advise this because I completed my first path in just 1.5 years. But this path took me a lot of time, 4 years. So please don't take too much time. I'm a lesson for that. So please do follow that. At least take 1 year or maximum 1.5 years to complete a pathway. So this was the pick taken when I delivered my first icebreaker speech. You can see Toastmaster pad there. So the first speech you all know, level 1. So level 1 has got first slide. Level 1. Level 1. I just asked him to move the slides. So level 1 is a very common pathway. Like you have all the projects similar for this, all the 11 pathways. The projects are very similar. We start with icebreaker speech. This was the first pick I've taken when I delivered my icebreaker. And level 2, as I was talking about level 1, we have another project also in level 1. Can you move to level 1 slide? The previous one. Yeah, before that. Yes. So first icebreaker, then you have the project where you have to receive feedback from the evaluator, incorporate that feedback in your next speech. So that is project 2. And the last one is research and presentation. That is, I chose Don't Stay Cool as a title to refer about stop the usage of air conditioners. I did a small research work on the harmful effects of air conditioners. So that was level 1 completion. Level 2 slide. Yeah. Level 2 slide, understanding your communication style. So we have to prepare a questionnaire, get the feedback from your known circle so that it will help you to understand your communication style. So my communication style was supportive. And the second one is active listening. You have to take the role of a table topic master and give feedback for every table topic contestant or the participant. So that enhances your listening skills. And then the last one, my favorite one, mentor-mentee relationship. So I spoke about 3 mentors. Uttara Raghunathan. This person, my maths teacher, since my 6th standard, not only maths, she taught me English. I very well remember, I don't know the difference between A is as and HA is as. Where to use this as and where to use that as. So every time this problem comes to me, and she was the person who clarified many grammatical doubts with so much of illustration so that I still remember that. All the credits I owe to her. Then Shanmugam, that's my father, the man behind all my success. And my mother, she was a very conservative person and she still believes that women are always occupy a next stand position. So whenever I come to any stage, do a public speaking, achieve something, the first thing she will do is straight away go and thank my husband. She will say like, see, you're the reason for our success. She will hold his hand literally. So my father was totally different. He knew the value of female being educated, having a job, getting financial freedom. So he was a person of great vision and he made me achieve my aspirations. So he is always the man behind my success, my great mentor. And the last one is Toastmaster Surya Narayana, ex-Toastmaster. We are colleagues, we worked in Sundaram and he was a person who introduced me to this circle, Toastmaster circle. So all the credits, even now we are in touch, though he's not into Toastmasters movement, we are in touch, we meet occasionally and I tell him for all my success, you are one of the reasons. So these are the 3 mentors and this project really helped me to take some time and think of the people, extraordinary people who really influenced my life. So this project is really one project that makes you think about the people who change your life. That is completion of level 2. Then you have level 3. Level 3 talks about emotional intelligence. When you go for an interview, maybe some 20 years back, people were testing your IQ. And now people have realized that EQ is very much essential. Emotional quotient. So to handle all these situations, pressure, stress, an emotional quotient is very much important. This project addresses your emotional intelligence. You are supposed to write a journal recording your emotions, whether it is anger, happiness, sadness, or gratitude, whatever it is, you have to record your emotions. So this project, I remember, I've been writing journals since 2017. And when I delivered this project, I brought those journals and I showed to people. See, these are the journals, very old torn journals, which I still preserve. So I brought those journals and I showed the people, see, this was the journal. I'm not only for 2 weeks, this project demands for 2 weeks, but I've been writing the journal for nearly 6 years. So I brought those journals and I showed to people, see, these are the journals that we're writing. What kind of impact journaling can do to your life. So this project, I feel, is a very important project because in Toastmasters, they not only teach you communication, leadership, but also they teach you how to stay calm, serene, and handle the emotions, how to respond to situations rather than be reactive. So that project helped me to gather my emotional intelligence and quotient. So this project I really loved in Toastmasters motivational strategies. Then we have two elective parts in level 2. The first one is using descriptive language. So being descriptive language, I chose ghost stories. So I narrated a solo ghost story because I felt that story had a lot of descriptive words to explain the horror, the fear. So I chose those stories. Then inspire your audience. It's what about my first book, Six Finger, how I wrote that book, who guided me, and what was the motivating factor that made me write this book. So I spoke about that to inspire the audience. Then we have level 4. Level 4 is again motivate others. It's about the basic thing, how you form a team, motivate the people to achieve their goals. That is all about motivate others. Then building social media presence. This is one elective pathway where I spoke about my YouTube channel, Sirpovanam. Toastmasters helped me to start a YouTube channel and even I've addressed few social norms in that. So this is all about my YouTube channel, Sirpovanam. And building social media presence, I spoke about that. Then level 5, the last part. So it's a keynote speech for 18 to 22 minutes. My first speech for a very longer time. So I spoke about how to enhance your public speaking skills and I spoke about 7 C's. How to enhance your public speaking speech? Convey. First, you should learn to speak out. You cannot go teach public speaking to a person who doesn't want to speak. So first convey. Then go to some public speaking forum like Toastmasters, courses, join courses. Then the content. The content is very important. What you speak and how you speak. That will gather the audience. Then no cut copy, write a script from your heart. Then cling to. We have great speakers here. We have Gayatri, Arun, Pat. We have great speakers, Kavita. So cling to them. They are the best guides for you. Then grab the chance. Whenever you get a chance, see, I dance really. I'm gasping for air now. But anyway, I don't want to miss this opportunity, so I came here. So then consistency. Be consistent to the club. And the last one, the project. It's an elective project. It talks about leading a volunteer organization. I spoke about the NGO we have, Manasiga Charitable Trust. And that was a great inspiration to many because they got good feedback. And this is the completion of level 5, the next slide. So this is the entire summary from level 1, evaluate and researching, level 2, communication style, mentors, level 3, emotional intelligence, level 4, motivate and inspire the audience, level 5, deliver a keynote speech, and level 6, that is not level 6, the last one, reflections. So the last slide. This one. Okay. See, these are some of the opportunities I got from Toastmasters, Millie. The forums where I have represented as myself as a public speaker. This was a speech when I gave in Stella Maris College. That was when I went as a chief guest to a school for an annual day function. That was when I was invited for a Teachers' Day celebration at Lions Club to give a keynote session. And usually I do a lot of public speaking in our organization, Manasiga, to inspire youngsters. And this is about my YouTube channel, and that's my principal, school principal, holding my first book, Six Finger. So why I wanted to display this is, these were the opportunities Toastmasters has given me. I was nothing, I was just Madhupriya. But when I see this pics, I feel that Toastmasters has changed my entire personality. It has given me so much of recognition and identification as Toastmaster, as a normal person, Madhupriya Shanmugam, from a normal Madhupriya to Madhupriya Shanmugam. That transformation, I think I should thank Toastmasters for that. So today I've taken this chance to just look at my journey, my pathway, motivational strategies. I hope this would have given some motivation to you. So complete your path as quick as possible. Over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madhupriya. So how many are you you are in level 1 or level 2, you're just progressing. Wow, that's good. Isn't it inspiring to progress on level 3, level 4, and level 5 and complete your pathways? Take action. It's so inspiring that a member come, and those seasoned Toastmasters, still there are a lot of inspirational stories and transformation that she spoke about. That's the power of when you are enrolling as a Toastmaster member and going the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 5, you will just get a complete picture about your own self. With that, we have next speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Patabi L. Raman, we call him as Pat. He is again going to deliver his speech from persuasive influence for level 5 again, path completion. Distinguished Toastmaster Pat have 18 years of Toastmaster experience. He have completed thousands of meetings, Toastmasters meetings, probably along with other clubs as well. And he have completed 500 plus evaluations, 30 plus educational sessions. And along with that, she have completed many contests known to all many of us. He went up to district level table topics as a runner-up and evaluation contest in many division level runner-up and also in the champions in the past. There are many things that he have given and he have to spoke, but with the limited time, I'll stop by this before I call upon his evaluator Toastmaster Kavita.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. Okay. DTM Pat is giving his level 5, Reflect on Your Path in the Path Persuasive Influence. The title of his speech is Walk the Path, Talk the Truth. The time limit is 10 to 12 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to reflect on his growth during the completion of an entire path. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of his growth during the completion of a path. All the very best, DTM Pat. Over to you, PMO.
Let's give a round of applause to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Pat. DTM Pat, walk the path, talk the truth. Walk the path, talk the truth.
I was waiting for my bus on a May 4 to reach my company for my first job interview. By then, the bus arrived and two ladies alighted from the bus. They sat on the cement bench in the bus stop. No sooner were they seated than the pregnant woman fainted. Many of us, including me, standing over there, rushed to them to know what was wrong with that young lady. The mother said they had just returned from the hospital, and perhaps because of the scorching May heat, daughter would have fainted. They would stay there for some time and get back home. Everyone was suggesting to take an auto and get back home quickly. Why should you suffer in this scorching May heat? The mother replied, saying, "We are too poor to afford the luxury of an auto." Everyone was suggesting, recommending, and none came forward to financially help them. I had 50 rupees with me. As I was contemplating to offer that money to those two ladies, what that took place was like a thunderbolt. I was simply flabbergasted by that incident. A street artist who was drawing the image of Lord Jesus on the platform collected all the coins thrown over there, handing the money to an auto driver, giving information to drop those two ladies at home. While I was just contemplating, we had that heart to help those two ladies. As a token of gratitude, I dropped 50 rupees on the image of Lord Jesus and walked back home to take money again. Ladies and gentlemen, that incident taught me two lessons very strongly. It had a very strong imprint on me. Number one, I need to be community conscious. Yes, I was community conscious, but I was not action-driven community conscious person at that point of time, whereas that street artist whose income could be 30, 40 or so, but he had the mind. Number two, one can remain rich even in poverty. That incident lent me a tremendous amount of persuasion and influence in me. Therefore, I chose the path, my third path, as persuasive influence. That street artist is Joseph Lawrence Emmanuel. I still remember it. I began with visionary communication at MTC as part number 1, and I completed path. And concurrently, I was a member of Tamil to Chennai Solvendra Mantram, where I chose team collaboration. I completed the path. But when I was reminded of incident, I hastened to pursue the path persuasive influence. This is how I had chosen it. What is persuasion? Persuasion is a strong force that creates beliefs and practices others for implementation. Remember, persuasion is not coercion. Persuasion is the ability to convince others to follow our ideas and actions and thoughts. In my analysis, I found 7 C's of persuasion to persuade others, which I have been doing and which I am doing in my training engagements. Number 1, clear. Clarity promotes comprehension. Number 2, concise. We can talk easily like Kambaramayana, but it is very difficult to talk like Tirukkural. 7 words, 1 concept. That is what concise means. Brevity is the soul of it. So clear, concise, concrete. The ability to use active words and dynamic sentences, which I am doing now. So clear, concise, concrete. Content. It is not content. The correct pronunciation is content. It's the message which we convey to the audience to persuade them. Coherent. Opening body conclusion, the structured form with call for action. Correct. None of us are born with English. We are prone to making mistakes in English, like grammatical errors, tense errors, pronunciation, punctuation errors. That should be free from that. Then finally, it is the confidence, the brimming energy with which we address the audience or the listeners, the receivers. So if you can learn the art of combining the 7 C's in a proportionate manner and convey, then we have achieved persuasion. While persuasion has 7 C's, influence is the ability to connect with people. You are able to emotionally connect with people, convey your ideas and thoughts to convey them. In fact, this combination is a formidable, lovely combination: persuasion plus influence. So when I entered the Toastmasters, I remember the 11th January 2005 at my parent club. The way the president opened the meetings. In fact, he used to motor with that, like in the film industry, how they have the flap system. So that he used. That was really convincing and influencing me. So that day onwards, I have started practicing these 2 factors called persuasion and influence. Persuasion is guided by extrinsic motivators, something like position, titles, awards, and rewards. They promote persuasion in us. Whereas influence is motivated by the intrinsic motivators, something like your talent, the time, the temperance, the transference, the trial, the tone and tenor. These are all the intrinsic factors. So when we marry this combination of extrinsic and intrinsic, then we land at persuading others, also influencing others. Right? It's about my journey of persuasive influence in MTC and a few clubs. I also repeated a few projects. Level 1, as we heard from Madhu, that basic projects. It's about your icebreaker, getting feedback, and how we apply the feedback. Then in the level 2, a little advancement where I talked about masterminding mentorship. While you mentor a person, how you can buy his mindset and give them that input that it slowly transforms to be a great speaker. And also on a leaderless leadership, it also connected with the project on leadership, where I used in my own style of vocabulary the 8 Eights, EIGHT, and the words end in ATE, the leaderless leadership, which possesses educate. As you get educated, communicate. When you have succeeded in education and communication, relate with the audience, relate with the receivers. Before that, you dedicate yourself as a leader. It's not that the leader sits on the top and cannot reach the audience. So it is educate, communicate, dedicate, relate. This I call a pushing mechanism, pushing leadership attributes. The balance for or delegate and participate. As a delegate, I don't sit back. I also go and join and participate with my followers or observers. And keep motivate. And when the D-Day comes, celebrate. What are the 8 8s? Educate, communicate, dedicate, relate, delegate, participate, motivate, and celebrate. When it comes to level 3, the level 3 and level 4, the degree of difficulty increases. Where I had to deal with podcasting project, dealing with a difficult audience, managing a conflict, and so on. But that was a learning and rewarding experience for me. I have gained knowledge, but still at this level, I keep getting certain percentage of improvement, and those were rewarding, rediscovering, redefining, reassuring, and reaffirming. Then when it comes to level 5, it is the climax. You reach a culmination of having done 17 projects in this path. It was a crowning glory of achieving my aspiration on a project called Ethical Leadership. Remember, all the level 5 projects are demanding and challenging because 20 minutes you have to talk and convey sensible content to the audience. So that ethical leadership project was truly a crowning glory because I had to do a panel discussion. So I had Madhupriya and Kavita as the domestic members, and I brought one non-Toastmaster, gets a banking professional, is a trainer now, to do that project. The glory enhanced when I repeated the project at Virudhunagar Toastmasters Club, when I visited Sivakasi Institute of Chartered Accountancy, and that was well received and acknowledged. So I can cap it as a crowning glory. So this is how my pathway experience in all the 5 levels. Now it comes to what I have learned, what I have gained, and what I have achieved within the realm of Toastmasters and outside Toastmasters. Realm of Toastmasters, yes, I believe I am a notable speaker, mentor, facilitator, and I have, in fact, there are Toastmasters who volunteer to take me as mentors. Yes, it's not arrogance, it's a sense of pride. And I have Toastmaster Sriram sitting here who capitalized my intellectual position or endowments to advance to humorous and evaluation speech contest at the divisional level. Then Toastmaster Priya hasn't come today. She is using me for her NLP project, masterclass project, as one of the exemplars on the title called Consistency and Competency. In fact, she has been surveying me, getting details, and tonight I will give her input. So that is a sense of achievement and pride for me. Then other clubs also invite me for a lot of educational programs. So these are some of my achievements within the realm of Toastmasters. What is outside Toastmasters, which I call BBB? Blaze Beyond Boundaries. My importing the skills to my trainees in Nogambakam Institute, other institutes as Madurai, Tirunelveli, Sivakasi, Vellore are inviting me, and I'm going there. So it opens up the possibilities and opportunities of professional advancement or the scope for earning. So that is there. Then I have intellectual association with Karuna International, IST, Indian Society for Training and Development, Kripa, particularly Kripa, where they look for me for information, guidance, support to steer forward the group efficiently, effectively, and elegantly. A live evidence I have now in the name of Sanjana, who is sitting here, a budding CA going to qualify very shortly. She is already a company secretary, a CMA, And if she completes a CA, it is called triplet. Triplet is something like PhD. Right? As sun rises, the dawn sets. As 2024 rises, DTM PAT sits to envision a stint with the future vibrantly, valuably, and vociferously. Back to you, Toastmasters.
That's wonderful, distinguished Toastmaster Pat. Whenever DTM Pat is on stage, he gives tough job to grammarian. He keeps on writing. Words keep on coming. What is next one? Only thing he have not asked is that additional paper. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Two great speeches on reflections. When you do reflections, it gives clarity and it creates an awareness in you. So to achieve your aspirations, self-expression, clarity and awareness is important. And what next? Break. TMOD will decide. Okay, two people have completed their path now. What is next? What you will do next? About your path. You have completed your path now. What you will do now? Next. Next path. That's what I meant to say. You will be selecting next path. You will be progressing towards your next journey. What you are thinking, you are out of Toastmasters. We won't leave you like that. For that, we need to set the goals. That's what we mean to say. To talk about goals, we have our distinguished Toastmaster, Gayatri, our district director, with us today. Distinguished Toastmaster Gayatri, by profession, she is a technical project manager and also she has expertise and postgraduate degree in artificial intelligence and machine learning. To progress at this level, to become as a district director, what are all the roles she should have been done? Any idea? From club level, yes.
Yes, that was a part of district directorship.
Yes. What are the roles you should do?
AD, PQD,
First, you should start from club level. SAADDD, then?
You have the program quality.
Division director, and then before program quality director. CGD is club growth director, and then program quality director, and then
District
district director.
And then
That will come next. She have done all these roles. Why I have asked you that? You should know the path actually. What are the roles available within Toastmasters? What are the roles available beyond the clubs? After you completed the leadership roles in club level, how people are exploring and enhancing their leadership roles after that level. So you need to understand what is the path that it takes them to be at that level. She have brought in some of the initiatives as well, like Buddy Club, Outstanding VPA, and Rockstar. These are all her initiatives in the past. She have also brought a lot of new initiatives this year. Any idea what are those initiatives? I'll keep on asking questions. This question is for XCOM actually. President, any initiatives that you like this year with respect to club role or club XCOM role? There are a lot of initiatives like Fantastic Club, and you might have got ribbons and all. So all these things is nothing but she have some aspirations, and she has that conviction as a leader to convert those aspirations into strategic goals. That is important. And once you set that strategic goals, you need to drive the team to achieve that, and you have to inspire the team as well to achieve that. So that is the importance of goal setting. Let us hear more from set goal. Let us welcome distinguished Toastmaster Gayatri to speak about today's theme.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun. A very good morning to everyone. The snacks are here. The break will be after my session. But I assure you I'll complete it quickly. it was really nice to hear the path reflections from senior Toastmasters. You know, I always say that the best inspirational stories that you can hear are not like something that happens, say, with Mahatma Gandhi or Jawaharlal Nehru. More than that, you hear someone very close to you transforming through some sort of a difficult time or some sort of a enhancing and exciting goal, and then they achieve it, and then they come and speak to you about it. That inspires people more. Tell me honestly, how many of you want to start progressing faster on your paths after listening to Pat and Madhu? Yeah. Absolutely. So you see that, okay, Madhu, one picture that she showed in the end, I would have been just Madhu, but today I'm all of this. I think that was the summary of everything that Toastmasters can do to you. Now, let me ask you this question. What do you think is the biggest learning in Toastmasters that you can get? Could be from your personal experience or how you see this program. What do you think is the biggest or the best part of learning in Toastmasters?
Your mindset, how we treat people, it changes.
How you treat people changes. Okay.
Confidence.
Confidence. Okay.
Time management.
Time management.
Creativity.
Creativity. Consistency. Networking. Yeah.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunities for everyone.
Quality.
Quality.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Assertive communication.
Assertive communication.
Learning from others.
Learning from peers. Wonderful. Now, all of these are wonderful qualities. And in fact, Toastmasters themselves say 5 competencies that you can actually work on if you work on the pathways, any of the path. For me personally, public speaking, communication, leadership are the primary things that we journey upon. But the best and the unique part of Toastmasters is Toastmasters gives you an opportunity to set a goal and achieve it as well. I don't think there are many forums where you get an opportunity to set a goal and achieve it. Do you know why? Do you know why it is not very easy to achieve, or why it is not easy to get such opportunities outside of Toastmasters? Absence of actions.
We have to be self-driven.
Here also self-driven only. Everywhere you have to be self-driven. End of the day.
Somebody to motivate.
There is somebody to motivate here. Yeah, that's one aspect of it. Limited opportunities. Opportunity itself is a difficult thing outside of Toastmasters. Let's assume you are in your corporate, right? Okay, so now imagine you have a team of say 10 members with you. You want to achieve something extraordinary with your team members. What do you think is the challenge in doing that? Coordination, okay. Internal competition. Now, first of all, will you venture to go and say, hey, you know what? I see this brilliant opportunity for our organization. Let me lead this for our organization. Many times we don't go and say this to our managers. Do you know why?
Lack of confidence.
Lack of confidence is one.
They will try to suppress.
They'll try to suppress. There isn't a lot of encouragement there. Yeah. Out of scope.
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure. That is the biggest factor. See, you go to office every day, you do some work, you get appraisal, you get hike, you move forward. It's easier journey. You take something. Unnecessarily, you take some headache on your head. People are not cooperative. Everybody will be like, this will not work. Why did you even do that? And then finally, even if it goes well in your standards, there will be 10 people to come and mock you saying, this was not at all required. Complete waste of money. So we have a lot of fear of failure, that there may be a big adverse effect of whatever effort we are doing there, that we don't even venture into it. In Toastmasters, the fear of failure factor is very, 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 very less. Even if you're a president and you do not so good work, maximum that can happen is the club will get closed, right? Nothing, nobody dies, nobody loses their job. People will still go. I mean, I've seen presidents who successfully closed the club. Like, I was part of one club in my organization. I was there. I went as a division contestant. The club was thriving. We had 25, 30 members every week. I had to wait to get speech slots. I went for maternity break. I came back. The club was not there. I'm asking, where is the club? I came for the club meeting. Like, 2 people were there. Area director saying, No, what you people are. The area director was also very negative. Club was closed, successfully closed. People do that. But it's okay. I still came to Chennai and I continued my journey. People who are passionate, they still continue. I don't think the president will have something that she or he will feel very bad about or something that bad. No? So the effect or the fear of failure or what can go wrong is very, very less. But even before that, there'll be at least 10 people to come and ensure that that doesn't happen. So if the president is not working, VP will work. VP is not working, VPM. End of the day, up to IPP people can work. Even if all the 8 people don't work, area director will come into picture. Then division director, then club director, program quality director, district director. Sometimes RA also asks, why is this club not doing well? Can we do something to revive the club? So up to that level, if some 15 people are trying and then nothing works, then that is the end of it. But that's okay. But the chances of something going wrong is very, very less in Toastmasters. So this is the best place, or this is the most unique aspect of Toastmasters, that you have an opportunity to set a goal and achieve it. For me, year on year, right from my role as a treasurer, and then I moved to secretary. From the secretary treasurer, I was not having much of a challenge because it was a company sponsored club. The company just paid, and I just have to ensure that everybody signed the form to deduct part of it from the salary. So it was a very simple job. But from secretary role, every year I've been having a goal and then I've been achieving it, and that process has been the only transformation that I had in the last 10 years, that I see a very, very different version of myself today. So that, my dear friends, I would say that is why I told Suhasini, let's pick this topic. Let's see how we can utilize Toastmasters as a forum to enhance ourselves. So today, what we are going to do is, we're going to go through this process of setting a goal and achieving it. More important is achieving it. Setting a goal, tomorrow is New Year, right? Everybody will set a goal. Everybody will set a goal. By Pongal, everybody would have given up on the goal or forgotten the goal also. So the point here is, setting the goal or getting the goal is very, very easy. But achieving the goal is very difficult. So there are some points that I want to speak about while getting and setting the goal, so that our chances of achieving it is very high. I can still not assure because it's very individual specific. So let's start this process. So the first part of it is getting a goal. Now getting a goal is very easy. 100 people will give you ideas. For your caliber, you should become world champion. You should go for ISC contest. This year, definitely you are going to be the ISC contestant. And then you will think, okay, probably I am the best speaker. And then you will come back with your old speech, and club level itself you will not clear. People will come and give you 100 ideas. You'll go to a marriage function. You will take the second gulab jamun. And then one auntie will come and say, all the gulab jamuns are showing up in your tummy. Very nice, they'll say. Suddenly you will realize, I'm becoming very fat. Looks like all my relatives are feeling that I have to lose weight. From tomorrow, I'm going to start going to gym. So people will come and give you 100 ideas. Sometimes positively, sometimes by negative feedback also, they'll provoke you to start getting a goal. But if you start working in that direction, immediately after that you go to gym. First thing what you will do, you will go sign up for gym. 6 months is 10,000. 1 month is 2,000. They'll say, wow, 6 months if I sign up, I'll save 2,000, and then you will pay 10,000 rupees. I would say if you have signed up for 1 month, at least you would have saved the remaining 8,000. Because anyway, after 2 days you are not going, right? And immediately some people also will go, they will buy new shoes, new tracks, new t-shirt. From tomorrow morning, I'm going to gym. Tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, they'll go to gym also. First day, they'll go. Then second day, they'll be like, okay, I went yesterday. I'm having some pain. I think I should take rest. But the gym instructor will call you. Sir, are you awake, ma'am? Good morning, ma'am. I'm waiting for you. Then you will get ready and go. But fourth day, your gym instructor will also lose motivation. You will also lose motivation. You'll be thinking, I'm having DOMS, so let me take some rest. For 1 week, I will take rest and then I will go. 1 week, that's all gone. Then your track and t-shirt will be used for other purposes. Gym members, gym people are very happy anyway, because anyway you're not coming, you're paid 10,000, that's okay. So if you set your goal, or if you start working on your goal with that little spark that you get, right, that's going to be very temporary. Like Madhu was saying, no, she was saying she'll motivate her son to go to school by saying, I'll buy you Superman. First day he will be like, wow, mama is going to buy me Superman. Next day she wakes up as she says, I'll buy you Superman. He will say, I don't want Superman. You are anyway not going to buy. Let me at least sleep and not go to school. That's a temporary motivation. Maybe he's still not old enough to remember what happened yesterday, but the minute he remembers, he will be very sure, Amma will never buy me Superman. Let me be comfortable in the bed. So that little spark will not do, my dear friends. That little spark is never enough. Many times we start setting our goal immediately after that little spark. It will flare up and it will die very quickly. So what should we do after this? Okay. Then comes the second part where we actually set the goal. So somebody told you you're looking fat, somebody told you you've put on weight, somebody says you have a special talent, you will become a world champion. It's a good place to start, but it's not the place to start immediately. Go back, take some time for yourself and think, are they really saying, is that really true about you? Because you know yourself the best, not somebody else. Could be your spouse, your mom, dad, your brother, sister, son, daughter. Nobody knows you as much as you do, right? So you have to start thinking about it and think whether you should really work on it. Is that really true? And then start setting your goal. Now, we all remember the incident where Mahatma Gandhi was insulted in South Africa, right? So he was going in a train. He was actually entitled to travel in first class. For people who don't know, let me quickly summarize. He was traveling in first class. He was not supposed to, he had the privilege to travel. But in South Africa, they did not allow the people with black skin color to travel in first class. That was their norm. They had very simple criteria. If you are white, you are a superior citizen. Black, you are inferior citizen. So you cannot travel in first class. So one British officer sees that there is a black citizen in the first class. He starts beating him up left, right, and center. Then he says, you should not be traveling here. He says, no, I have the privilege. He was not ready to see any of that. He kicked him out of the train. Now, that was the spark that started Mahatma Gandhi's thirst for freedom, right? That's where the freedom struggle or the mindset to start fighting for freedom started. But he didn't work on that spark. If he had worked on that spark, what he would have done? He would have put a case against the British officer. He was studying law, right? He would have put a case against the British officer. He would have got him punished. His job would have got done. So if you work on that spark, this will be your effect. Even if you do something, like if you pursue it till the completion, it's not going to be something really big. So sit and think, what is it that can be done through the spark that you receive? Something they told you disturbed you. Like people come and tell you 100 things every day, right? But only one thing will strike you in the heart. It could be positive or negative, right? Both are possible. Somebody comes and says, you're looking very beautiful today. You'll be like, really? This is some old dress I'm wearing. Why is it that you'll feel good about it, okay? Then you will realize that they want some file to be signed by you. That is why they're giving you compliment in the morning, because evening they'll come to you with a file. So if you sit and think, you will understand why is it that they are saying something, right? So when you sit and think, you can make a choice of what you want to do about it. Somebody comes and says, your speech was wonderful. You know that the speech was not wonderful. You know you did not prepare well. You've given better speeches. But when you sit and think, you will probably realize that one incident that you said, it actually resonated so much with them. Right? So Pat would have met so many people. But one incident where one person who was rich by heart donated, he had a different kind of effect on him. And that made him select a path, and he completed one path also. Who thought that something like that will happen out of it? So the ripple effect will be very different. But you have to be a little more conscious to make the best out of it. Okay? So let me pause here. What I'm going to ask you is, think of something that you want to do. Okay, I think 31st December was definitely coincidental. It's not like a New Year goal. But let's do this and let's see how we can do it the Toastmaster way. Okay, that is where this session is going to help you. So think of a goal. Think of doing anything, but it should be related to communication or leadership. Like if you want to become rich in 1 year, Toastmasters cannot directly help you. That I can assure. Okay, but anything related to communication or leadership, like if you have never addressed a 500 member audience, you want to do that in the next 6 months. That is a good goal. You're not comfortable if you're in a place, any new place you go, you're never comfortable speaking with new people. That is a good place to have a goal. You're in an office where you have to lead a project, but you're not very comfortable presenting in front of so many people. It could be anything, but come up with a goal. Either write it on your note and pen if you have one,